Today we're going to explore a technique to help you analyse historical cartoons. Some students find it difficult to work out the message of a cartoon. Treat it like a detective story and try risk. What are the obvious messages and the hidden ones? The risk method involves 4 steps. They are: read the cartoon. What is happening in it? Itemize parts of the cartoon. Which items are important? Strange parts of the cartoon are important too. What stands out as different or strange? Knowledge is going to help us understand the cartoon. What do you already know about the topic and the context? Today, we're going to use the risk method to work out the message of a cartoon called Rear View, which is about the Treaty of Versailles. Let's work through the steps of risk together. Step 1 is read. Read what's inside the cartoon and any caption it may have. The caption might give a date, which can help you understand the topic. The name of the source, like a newspaper, can help you work out the attitude of the artist. For example, a cartoon from an English newspaper is likely to be anti-German. Let's read Rear View together. We can see from the caption that it was published in Chicago, so it will have an American view. The 1919 date and the words "everlasting peace" confirm that the topic is the Treaty of Versailles. The names of the 5 singers are given on their backs, and we know that they're the nations who are at Versailles. The writing on their guns suggests that they have different motives. Let's think about the title too. Rear view is important because it tells us the person at the front cannot see what we see. Step 2 is to itemize. On paper or in your mind, circle every important item. What are the big items and small items in rear view? Let's itemize them together. We have a conductor who is content and focused on the job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singers. A piece of music, guns, notes of music, and a baton. Now let's look for some smaller details. For example, Japan's face is the only one not focused on the conductor. The US is the only singer without a gun. Are these small items important? Let's keep them in mind as we move to the next step of risk, strange. What's the most strange thing about this cartoon? Is there anything that's exaggerated, left out, or completely wrong? Most obviously, we have the guns. The conductor is content, and the music notes show us that the countries are singing in harmony. But the guns tell us the countries all have different aims and interests, and maybe are not working together. We can understand that the conductor is happy because he can't see the guns. We can only see them because we can see the rear view. But why is a choir that's singing about peace armed with weapons? Why does the US not have a gun? And where is Germany? What is their role in this? To help us answer these questions, we have to move on to the last step of risk, knowledge. What do we already know about the Treaty of Versailles that can help us understand the cartoon? Let's brainstorm some main ideas. We know the treaty was decided by the Allies, and that Germany was not present until they had to sign it. We know the Allies had different motives. Clemenceau wanted revenge, Lloyd George wanted Germany's navy removed, and Wilson wanted a just peace, with a League of Nations. We know that Wilson was an idealist. His views for a better world were presented in his 14-point plan. Possibly, we might also remember that Japan and Britain had an alliance. We also know that the Allies didn't easily agree on the treaty, but Clemenceau's view dominated because France was hurt the most by the war. So how do these ideas connect to the cartoon? We can look at the links between our knowledge and our list of items and strange things to work out what the cartoonist is conveying. He's saying that the Allies were motivated by their own interests, which are the aims written on their guns. This is supported by the singer from Japan looking towards the British singer, reflecting their alliance. Meanwhile, Wilson is an idealist. He believes that everlasting peace is actually possible. He is happily conducting the choir, and his representative is unarmed. Wilson isn't aware of the singer's guns, only we are. We can suspect then that the cartoonist is saying Wilson is foolish or naive. He believes in everlasting peace, but everyone else knows that it isn't possible and won't last. Everlasting peace is not likely to succeed. We can take these main ideas to write a response explaining the message of the cartoon. Analysing historical cartoons can be challenging. If you're stuck, try the risk method. Read, itemize, strange, knowledge.